Hello, welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about 7 underrated bicycle products. As bicycle racing is getting increasingly popular with the rest of us, we really want to imitate these bicycles that you see during these races. They have this very minimalistic aesthetic, and of course, everyone wants to look pro. So sometimes you might not choose these products just because they either don't look pro or they outright just look ugly. But I want to tell you that these are really useful, either on your short ride or for a bikepacking trip. So let's start with the first one. The bicycle accessory extension. Usually these are marketed as very cheap add-ons to bicycles, and what it does is it provides an extra rod for your devices. You usually see them on many of these like uncle auntie bicycles that you see around your neighborhood, because most of them actually use their phone for a map, or they use it to put extra lights. Let's face it, this accessory extension actually looks a little ugly and so many people don't choose to have it. However, I found it very useful to use it as an extension to put on my handlebar bag, and this creates a gap for when I hold my hand on the tops. While this works for road bikes and gravel bikes, I'm not really sure how well you'll do on the drop when you use it on your mountain bike. If you have any experience using this, let me know. The one that I have on my gravel bike is actually also a portable charger. When we were cycling in Batam, my bike computer actually started to run out of battery. With 3% battery left, I plugged it into the extension, or if you want to call it a portable charger now, and it basically charged itself all the way up to 100%. And my bike computer survived the rest of the Batam trip. So honestly, I'm just really happy that I've really found this underrated product. The next one is mountain bike helmets. For gravel biking and road biking, many people prefer to wear the road style helmet. So it doesn't come with a visor and you have to wear these little caps, to create that visor for you. Ben, coming from a mountain bike background, decided to wear a mountain bike helmet during our Pontian trip. Because road bikes helmets are meant for those who are riding in a more aggressive position, so you constantly need to look up, and hence there is no visor on the helmet. For mountain bikers, basically they choose to sit a bit more upright, and hence there's always a visor that is very useful during our Pontian trip and the subsequent Batam trip too. I feel like the next time I go on a bikepacking trip with him, I'm just gonna choose a mountain bike helmet too. Okay, the next one is actually a local Singapore product. The Lumos Helmet. A Lumos helmet is designed with the commuters in mind. They are made to light up, and it comes with a wireless controller where you can actually have some signals. Having lights on somewhere like your helmet or your ankle, like some certain moving parts, definitely helps with the visibility as compared to having it on a stationary part like your seat post. However, the Lumos helmet is considered slightly more heavier than a regular road helmet. So I feel like this is very underrated because I really don't see a lot of Singaporeans riding around with this. And it's a Singaporean brand, so support local and increase your visibility on the road or cycling around during the nighttime. Saddlebag. For many commuters who ride a road bike to work, many commuters would prefer to carry a backpack. Sometimes they carry their laptop along with clothes and shoes to change at their workplace. I would prefer to use a saddlebag, not just for bikepacking but also for my daily commute. So this Epidural saddlebag can allow me to carry a pair of shoes as well as one set of clothes for me to change in my workplace. Putting the load in the saddlebag instead of on your backpack actually helps with heat dissipation. Once again, you are the motor, you are the engine of your transportation, and it is very important to keep yourself very comfortable. And one of the ways to do it would be to alleviate this load off you and onto the bicycle. But of course, the saddlebag does have its limit, and you can't carry a lot of load with just a saddlebag. You can of course choose to use a rear rack. However, some bicycles don't accept rear racks. Then you have to choose a rear rack such as a old man mountain or a tail fin. How do you carry your spare clothes and your shoes? Or do you just leave them in the office a day before so that you don't have to carry anything on your ride? Isn't that smart? Bicycle lock. I don't understand how over the years bicycle locks has kind of disappeared, from bicycles. If you are commuting, usually alone, to and fro work or something like that, it is definitely encouraged to bring along at least one bicycle lock. An emergency could pop up and you might have to stop somewhere. Say you're sick, you need to use the toilet, or you need to eat and this venue don't allow you to roll your bicycle near to you, then locking up your bicycle for a short timing might be a solution for you. You can carry around some of these foldable bike lock that is very compact. Don't invest in very cheap bike lock because if somebody wants to steal your bicycle, it will go through in just a few seconds. Choose something sturdy and compact, and of course, you can put it in your saddlebag or you can put it in your handlebar bag and make your commuting a little bit more enjoyable with the option to lock your bicycle up somewhere. Garmin computer mount patches. There are many people who kind of get these like phone holders, and I feel like they are made of like really cheap plastics. In Singapore, sometimes we do get potholes, either on PCN or on the road, and I'm kind of so afraid that the phone might just pop off this phone holder. But what you can do is you can get some of these Garmin mount patches and stick it to another phone cover. That way, your phone is now compatible with your bike computer mount. You can also adjust the position behind the phone cover so that when you mount the phone, it will be in its perfect position and you can use it like a bike computer in a pinch. As we all know, using a bike computer to navigate when you are bikepacking is actually kind of difficult. What I mean is that you can use this to set a route. However, if you want to deviate away and find a certain location, it is actually quite difficult to use the bike computer. It is easier to use the Google Map on your phone for a short distance, so you can use this Garmin mount and switch between the two devices. We found this very useful in both of our cycling bikepacking trips over last year, and I've decided to permanently mount one of these Garmin patches onto this phone right now. For those who are doing GrabFood or food delivery, Foodpanda, this is a perfect mount for you because it's very minimalistic. So your phone kind of sits in the same position as your bike computer, and you basically enjoy the convenience of both. So why not try it today? Tools that are integrated into your bicycle. I know the Lazine Pocket Drive actually comes with a holder, and you attach it behind one of your bottle cage on your bicycle. Some Topic tools also come with a container that you screw on under your bottle cage. However, I have this certain multi-tool that lives in my Holotech 2 crank, and it is held in place by magnets. I'm pretty sure there are also other brands like 1UP EDC that create some of these multi-tools that goes into your headset and at the end of your handlebars. While they are not the workshop top range, these tools might come in handy when you are in trouble, and you kind of put them in and then you forget about them. I like tools that live on the bike because it travels around with your bicycle, you kind of forget about them. And when you need them, they are kind of just there. So honestly, I don't know why this is underrated, and I don't really see many people doing this or making use of these spaces on their bicycle. So why not try getting some tools that can integrate into your bicycle today? Feet bags. Feet bags are so super underrated. Many people choose to ride with the handlebar bag. However, I feel like with the handlebar bag extended out front, it is very difficult to access certain things in the jiffy. With the feet bag, it is always constantly facing you, and most of them come with the drawstring closure. You can even operate the Decathlon one one-handed. You can have really quick access to food or water bottle, or in my case, as I'm commuting, I'll put in things like my phone, my Apple AirTag, as well as my wallet, because if I need to get off the bike and to get to do something, it's just all right in front of me. Having things not in my back pocket definitely makes my riding feel more comfortable. Of course, some people will feel like having this on the handlebar makes you less aero. While that is true, many people's power output doesn't really justify the wattage saved. So if you have not tried out using a feet bag, try one today. So these are some underrated products that I would personally recommend. Hey, Sushi! Sushi is back again. And I'm pretty sure that there are so many of them that I've missed. Once again, to interact with me, comment below. And for those of you who likes the content that I put out, subscribe, like this video, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!